question about it. A star is born.
Oh, thank you for the most exciting night of my life. Oh.
Just sit, will you?
What's wrong? Is Uncle Michael off with Gabrielle again?
No, it's a lot worse than that. I'm afraid he may have kidnapped Vicki Buchanan. Darling, have the troopers found Vicki yet?
No.
Who's out on the phone?
Reporter from the Banner.
You're going to do a story on the disappearance of the paper?
No. I was trying to find out if Vicki was working on some story that I didn't know about, something that would have taken her up to the mountain. I've called everyone I know.
Dad!
Son, I thought you were finishing up your homework and getting ready for bed.
Well, I heard a car in the driveway. Is Mom with you? Did she come home?
Vicki? Christine, I wanted to stop by and talk to you, but you look upset, and I didn't want to intrude.
You don't have to make up stories for me.
I have no reason to lie to you.
You've been avoiding me ever since we've gotten here.
No, Christine, that's not true.
You haven't said 2 words to me. I know why. I can see it in your eyes. You hate me. You hate my father. You'd probably be happy if you never saw us again for the rest of your life.
Listen to Clint Buchanan rant and rave, but to believe him, Annalisa, you can't go along with what that man says.
Believe me, I tried to dismiss his accusations, but it was impossible.
Uncle Michael kidnapping Vicki Buchanan, now that's impossible.
Coco, after you left tonight, I found a model of Lantano Mountain locked away in Michael's study, along with drawings and maps and blueprints. It appears that there is a city inside the mountain.
A city he's planning to build, no doubt. Oh, why on earth would Michael want to kidnap Vicki?
I don't know. All I know is after I made that discovery, all the pieces seem to fit together so neatly.
It all seems very far-fetched to me. Now, if I were you, I would just try to relax, have a drink, and enjoy the opening of Rob's new club.
How can I relax? Don't you see? If I'm right, Michael and all the others could be in terrible danger. An avalanche has just been reported on Lantano Mountain.
No, Rafe, he always has to be in charge.
He's probably leading the search team instead of letting his men handle it.
Delilah, Rafe isn't going to do anything to put himself in danger.
He thrives on danger. That's why he's a cop.
He's a smart cop. He'll do everything he can to minimize the risk for himself and his men. So why don't you try to stop worrying and enjoy your debut?
How can I enjoy my debut? Half my friends are missing.
Sweetheart, I'm just as worried about them as you are. But standing here worrying isn't going to help them or us.
We got blankets. It's hardly appetizing, but I suppose it's better than starving to death. What do we have here?
I'd say that was typical of you, Gabrielle. Snooping about in places when you've been warned not to.
And what are you doing here, Leo?
Don't challenge me. I've got just as much right to wander about in here as you have.
You are just so defensive, aren't you? I only asked you a very simple question.
Oh, well, I couldn't sleep, and I thought perhaps I would look for a way out of here. Now it's your turn. Why aren't you tucked away in your Betty Bye dreaming golden dreams?
I was looking for a way out, too. Do you have any luck?
No.
Neither did I. At least not finding an exit. But I suppose the fact that I didn't run into Michael is luck in itself.
You and he were pretty chummy just a short while ago.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he used me the same way he used you. I admit I fell for his sweet promises. Then his wife showed up, and I realized exactly how much he had taken advantage of me.
So, you decided to find the gold on your own and take your revenge.
As you did. We're very much alike, you and I.
You mean people dislike us equally?
You don't care what people think about, do you? I don't care what they think.
No. The only person in the world that matters to me is Christine.
Yeah, well, if she spends any more time with Vicky, you won't matter to her.
Vicky Buchanan will not take my daughter away from me.
Vicky blames you as much as she blames Michael for us being down here in the first place. And she is quite capable of revenge, just like anyone else. Now, if we were to join forces, we could show them up for the fools they are.
Two great brains being better than one.
There's only one thing I don't understand. These people down here, they must have built an escape route just in case of an emergency.
Well, I'm sure they did. It's just a question of finding it.
Yeah, well, I've been miles in these tunnels, and it's got me right back where I started from. Did you find anything interesting?
What? You mean like gold? No, that's the reason that you're cozying up to me, isn't it? Because of the gold.
Christine, this incredible experience has overwhelmed all of us, and I think each one of us is coping with it in our own way. If for some reason I've given you the impression that I've been angry with you or that I never wanted to see you again, I'm terribly sorry. It was never my intention to do so.
You don't hate me?
No, not at all.
I haven't been thinking too clearly lately. These past couple of weeks have been terrible. Trying to get help from my father, trying to convince him to give himself up to the police.
I know.
And now this is the worst nightmare of all. I am trapped in an underground city which nobody knows about, and there is no way out.
We will find a way out, Christine.
I wish I had your faith.
Your faith has taken somewhat of a beating recently, hasn't it? And I'm afraid Clint and I are partially to blame for that, too. I do wish we'd listened to you and followed up on your accusations against Michael Grand. If we had, none of us might be here right now.
Well, you figured nobody as rich and powerful as Michael Grant could do anything wrong.
Oh, no, good heavens, no, that wasn't it at all. We simply couldn't figure what he had to gain by any of this, why he would have such disregard for all the people involved.
I keep telling myself, if we get out of here, Michael Grant's finally going to pay for his crimes against you and my father.
Your father? Your father was Michael's partner. He's equally as despicable.
You can't mean that.
Oh, yes, I can mean it. Your father provided Michael Grand with the key that made his whole scheme a success. If it hadn't been for Leo, Michael would never have been able to get me involved in all this, and it would have spared both me and my family a great deal of pain and grief. And you, Christine, he used you just as much as he used me.
My father wasn't Michael's partner. My father was Michael's pawn. He had to go along with his schemes in order to protect me. How dare you compare my father with Michael Grant? My father is a warm, caring, compassionate man.
long before we go to bed? She usually calls to say goodnight.
Well, whenever she has a chance, yeah, Kev.
Well, can we call her at the Banner and I can say goodnight?
She's not at the Banner.
Where is she? She said she wasn't going to look for her daughter anymore. She was supposed to be here when we came home from school. We were supposed to have dinner every night together.
Well, Kevin, what she actually said was that she wasn't going to let looking for her daughter stop her from doing other things. But if she comes up with a lead, well, we want her to follow up on it, don't we?
Yeah, I guess. She didn't go back to California.
No, she's not that far away.
I think it's time for some shut-eye, Kevin.
Okay, but when Mom comes home, can you wake me up?
You bet. Now give this cowboy a hug.
And I want one too, Kevin.
Come on down, I'll go up with you. Make sure CJ and Jessica and Joey are all tucked in. Thank you.
You think he's old enough to know the truth?
Paul, we don't even know the truth. I mean, all we know is that Gabrielle and Tina and Vicky and Cord have disappeared. And you think a kid his age is going to be able to cope with that?
I don't know. What's this idea you had about Michael Grand being involved in this mystery? Did you get a chance to talk to him?
I went over to his house. He wasn't home.
Now tell me he's missing too.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you were really loco with this idea that he was using Gabrielle to lure Vicky up to the mountain, but now...
Well, Paul, I've kind of changed my mind about Michael Grand. I don't think he was behind Vicky's disappearance after all.
How can you be so sure?
His wife said that he's out of town on business.
And you trust her with the truth?
Why would she lie?
Clint, these days I wouldn't put anything past anybody.
Well, I just don't see any reason to disbelieve Alicia Grand. And that rules Michael out.
And that brings us back to square one.
Yes. The kid's okay?
Oh, the CJ and Jessica are sleeping like lambs, but Joey is real upset that his mama's not here.
Oh, Renee, you weren't able to calm him down?
Darling, I tried. You know, I think if we haven't found Vicky by morning, we've got to come up with a story that they believe, or we have got to tell them the truth.
All right, that does it. If Vicky is up in that mountain, we are damn sure going to find her, and we are going to find her tonight.
You have no idea how many times my father tried to break free of Michael Grand. But he was trapped the same way that we're trapped down here. He never meant to hurt you, Vicky, but he was terrified that Michael would go through his threat to hurt me. What could he do?
I mean, he had a choice. He could have come to me and to Clint and told us the truth. We would have made sure the police believed him.
I tried to tell you the truth. You wouldn't believe me. He had no choice.
Christine, he has a choice now. Michael's scheme has been exposed. Leo has nothing to fear from Michael anymore. And yet he still refuses to cooperate with any of us to try and find a way out of here. His only concern is the gold. He doesn't care whose life is at risk. He who doesn't want to give up his search for the gold, that makes him as bad as Michael Grand.
No, you're wrong. If anyone's life was at stake, my father would forget the gold in a flash. He would never jeopardize my safety.
Christine, he already has by bringing you down here. And by refusing to leave when Roger warned us to get out of here. Honey, I'm sorry. One of the most difficult things about growing up is having to face the fact that our parents are not the perfect people we believed they were when we were children. I know that. When I finally learned that my father was fallible, I'm afraid I took on a lot of the guilt that I felt for all the terrible things he had done. And then I finally realized that was wrong. I was my own person, that I did not have to bear the responsibility for my father's sins. You have to learn that too.
It's not the same. Your father was strong. He was rich, powerful. My father's weak. He's sick, Vicky. He needs me more now than ever.
From the looks of things, honey, he's always going to need you. But you are going to have to realize that you have to live your own life. You're going to have to break free of him and assume responsibility for your own actions. And your father will have to assume responsibility for his own actions, no matter what the consequences are.
Are you saying that I should just write him off? Stop loving him?
No, of course not. I'm just saying you should stop making up excuses for him. I think you should get some rest, honey, okay?
Yeah.
If you want to talk tomorrow, we can.
Vicky, that's the second time that happened. What is going on here?
Calm down now. It's probably just aftershocks from the avalanche. Look, the walls of Eterna have been standing for over 30 years. I think they'll make it through another night. Don't you? Get some sleep, Christine, okay? We're all going to need our strength tomorrow because we're going to find a way out of here. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night.
Now, you've called his business associates.
Of course I did. I called practically everyone in Michael's Rolodex. No one has seen or heard from him since yesterday.
Couldn't he have just decided to take off for a day or two to be by himself? Maybe if we called the airlines.
I called the airlines. There have been no reservations made under his name. Besides, he wouldn't take off without telling me. Not now that I'm pregnant. This child is the most important thing in the world to Michael.
He did go off to the mountain with Gabrielle.
Then he could be trapped in an avalanche, and there's no time to lose. I don't know. Maybe I should call the police.
No, you can't go to the police with this theory. No matter how much danger you think Michael's in, he would never forgive you. Especially if it's not true.
You're right. But you know, there is someone who might be able to help me.
Those vibrations are bound to send panic through everyone. Now they want to get out of here even sooner.
Which will give us even less time to find the gold.
Exactly.
But then again, what is the point of finding all that gold if we'll never get to spend it?
But we will. Why don't we let them continue to look for a way out, while you and I continue to look for the gold? Leo, if we work together, I'm sure we could find the gold before they find the exit.
Roger would never let us get it out of here.
Well, he doesn't have to know we have it, does he? We'll keep it a secret just between you and me. And then when we do get to the surface, we'll make arrangements to bring the gold up later. What do you say, Leo? Fortune and gold, 50-50?
You're a very beautiful woman, Gabrielle, and very smart. But there's one little rule that I've always followed, and that's don't be led astray by a pretty face.
Leo, I'm offering you more money than you could spend in a lifetime.
You're just trying to use me like Michael did.
Oh, why do you say that?
Because, Gabrielle, you are about as trustworthy as a rattlesnake. Besides that, I don't need you to help me find the gold. I can find it very well on my own, thank you, and keep it all to myself.
Your greed is only matched by your stupidity.
We'll see.
They'll be watching you. You won't be able to move an inch without someone breathing down your neck. And even if you do find the gold, it won't be a secret.
Well, if that's the case, then you are better off without me.
Don't you see, Leo? I might be able to convince them to trust you. And then you and I could keep looking for the gold without anybody knowing.
If I agree to help you find the gold, what guarantee do I have that you won't betray me?
The same guarantee that I have that you won't betray me. We need each other, Leo. We're running out of time. And when we get to the surface, we're going to need each other even more to bring the gold up. Now, you can join me, and we can live like royalty for the rest of our lives. Or we can decide to split and go our separate ways, and you can continue to be the failure you've always been. Think about it. You have until tomorrow morning to make up your mind.
You okay?
Creaking in the walls and machinery. Vibrations. How in the world did anybody ever live here?
I don't know. I guess they just all got used to it.
This had never happened before. What if this entire place is ready to cave down on top of our heads? I hate acting like a baby. I'm so scared.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna see. Tomorrow, we are going to get out of here. This whole thing will be just a stupid dream. Why don't you just try and get some rest, okay?
I can't sleep. I'm afraid to close my eyes.
I'll stay with you.
That's far enough.
Mr. Buchanan, Captain Garrettson is...
It's bad news. If it were good news, you'd have called.
Clint, I'm afraid there's no word on Vicky.
What the hell are those troopers doing up in the mountain? Taking a moonlight ski run?
They're combing the whole mountain, Asa. There's a lot of ground to cover, and the avalanche wiped out a lot of the trails. But they did find Roger Gordon's Jeep.
What the devil's he doing up there?
Apparently he went up there with Cord.
How do you figure that?
Well, the troopers found a banner notebook on the dashboard. It had Cord's name on it. My guess is that Cord asked him to help find Tina.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would a fellow that hardly knows us...
Clint, what the hell do you care why he wants to be a hero? If he can help Cord find Vicky and Tina, that's all I care about. The shame of the troopers who have done nothing on their own.
They're doing the best they can under the circumstances, Asa.
Well, their best isn't near good enough. Somebody's got to light a fire under their butts.
Well, that's why I'm headed up there right now to coordinate the search with them.
Good, I'm going with you. I should have gone this afternoon. Believe me, everybody be home right now.
Asa, darling, I think Rafe can manage just fine on his own.
Yeah, I'll go up and check things out. I'll let you know if there's anything you can do, Asa.
Thank you so much, darling, and thank you for keeping us.
The next call you make better be telling us you found them. This is the damnedest situation I ever heard of.
We know why Tina went up there. She went up to look at a home site for the house that she and Cord planned to build.
And Roger and Cord went up to search for her.
Yes, but what about Gabrielle and Vicky? Did they go up to look for Tina?
Why would they go up in that mountain without calling you or me?
I don't know. And that napkin. Why would Vicky give that napkin that had a drawing of that pin she likes to wear to Wanda? I mean, what does it mean?
No, Roger, don't!
Vicky!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
It's okay. Only next time, do us both a favor and let me know you're there.
All right. I thought you might like to have some coffee.
Oh, thank you. That's just what I wanted.
I'm afraid I couldn't sleep. I kept feeling these strange...
Vibrations?
You felt it too?
The avalanche outside must have disturbed the foundation. And there's nothing we can do about it tonight. You should go back and get some rest.
Even without these strange vibrations, it would be impossible for me to sleep. I keep thinking about my children. I think by now everyone in town has realized that we're missing. How's Clint going to be able to explain that to Kevin and Joey?
Well, Clint's a wonderful father. I'm sure he'll find a way.
Yes, he always does. I can't tell you how many times just recently he's had to explain my disappearances. And that's all because of my obsessive search for my daughter.
Clint's the last one to blame you for that.
But he ought to. No man should have to suffer what I have put him through.
If anyone should feel guilty, it's me. Standing guard tonight, I finally had some time to myself to think about my part in all this. If only I had come forward and told the truth. As soon as I knew Leo was trying to pass Christine off as your daughter, I should have said something then.
You know, Roger, I keep coming back to that same question myself. Why didn't you?
I suspected that someone was behind Leo's scheme. Someone with designs on Eterna. If the architects of Leo's scheme knew that I could lead them to the tunnel entrance, they might have gone to any lengths to get the information.
Including threatening your daughters.
I know it was terribly unfair to you. But for the life of me, I couldn't think of any other way. I hope that one day you'll be able to forgive me.
Well, you won't have to wait very long for that. I find it very easy to forgive a man who's protecting his daughter. Our daughter.
You're going to need plenty of sleep for tomorrow. You better get back to your bedchamber. I've got a long watch ahead of me.
Well, then hopefully you won't mind if I keep you company. Besides, it'll give you a chance to tell me more about my past. And maybe you could tell me about my dream.
Dream? I thought you said you couldn't sleep.
Well, before the vibrations woke me, I think I must have dozed off just for a moment. And something came to me. I don't know if it was a memory or if it was a dream that was brought on by all the things you told me. Only you can fill in those blanks. I think you owe me that much, don't you?
First, I'm a night watchman. Then I'm a geologist. Now I'm an analyst. All right, Mrs. Buchanan. What was your dream about?
You.
They must have left some clue where they hid all that gold. What's all this? Papers, maybe. Little outfits. Oh, well. I'll just have a shower and change into one of these. Oh, I must be getting the fever back. Oh, God. Oh, no. Not now. Not when I'm so close. The antibiotics. Oh, just two left. Oh, well, that'll have to do. Give them time to work. Just some time to work. I found it, Christine. I found the treasure. Hundreds and hundreds of gold bars just like these. And they're ours. All ours. Oh, it's a dream come true, darling. You'll be able to live like a princess, just like I've always wanted you to live. Here, Christine, take one. They're real gold. Christine, what's the matter with you? It's the greatest discovery of my life.
Lies and deception, and through hurting people. I don't want any part of it.
Christine, I never wanted to deceive you. Michael gave me no choice, but now, finally, I'm my own man. No one will ever be able to threaten me again.
It's too late, Daddy.
You can't mean what you're saying.
Take your precious gold and get out of here. I don't ever want to see you again.
You're beginning to sound as self-righteous as Vicky Buchanan. She's the one who's turned you against me, isn't she?
You lied to her. You lied to me. You had no right to hurt her, Daddy.
If she'd only accepted you as her daughter, no one would have had to be hurt.
Lies breed pain, Leo, not joy.
Are you happy that you destroyed my family? That you finally managed to turn my daughter against me?
No. You've done that yourself. If you hadn't gone along with Michael's diabolical plan to find the gold, you'd still have your daughter's love and respect. If you've lost it, it's your own fault.
She's
not
right,
mine.
Daddy. I never wanted to be rich. I just wanted us to be a family. I wanted to have your love.
But I wanted to give you more, and now I finally can. Oh, Christine, now I'm a somebody. I'm finally a success. And Vicky wants to take that away from me, too. Well, I won't let you. I won't let you destroy my happiness. I won't let you ruin everything I've tried so hard to achieve.
Daddy, let go of her!
Oh, she deserves to die! To die! It is her fault. It's all her fault. And I'm gonna make sure that Vicky Buchanan gets just what she deserves.
If you're concerned about what you're putting...
If we get out of here, I'm going to get my daddy the help that he needs. Become the kind, loving man that I always used to know.
No, not if we get out of here, when we get out of here. And when we do, I will talk to Dr. Wolak, and we'll find someone to help your father.
You've done so much for me.
I know. I think that's because I'm a warm, wonderful human being.
That's certainly true.
Get some sleep.
Okay.
All right, we can stand around here asking questions all night, but the only ones who have the answers are Vicky, Tina, and Cord.
And apparently Gabrielle. I mean, obviously, if she was back, she would have gone home to check on little Al.
Well, I've had enough questions without answers and standing around waiting for the phone to ring. Paul, I'm going to head back up to the mountain.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Buchanan. Mrs. Grand is here to see you, sir.
Have her come in.
Very good, sir. Mrs. Grand, will you come in, please?
Forgive me for showing up without calling first. I didn't realize that you had company. Maybe I should...
That's fine. I take it you're here because of my visit to you earlier?
Well, yes, I am, but
No, it's fine. It's fine. Asa and Renee know everything that's going on, including my suspicion of your husband, which we now know isn't true. So you can speak freely in front of them.
All right. This may clear up the mystery. You see, I no longer believe that my husband is away on a business trip. I think I know where he is.
That looks like Lantano Mountain.
That's exactly what it is. Now, I want you all to take a look at this right in here.
Lordy, is that a city inside the mountain?
I know it sounds bizarre, but isn't it possible that Michael could have gone here with Gabrielle and your wife?
I lived in these parts for a long time, ma'am. If there was a city under that mountain, I'd have known about it. And so would most of this town.
Pa, this looks like a tunnel in here. Now, Vicky mentioned something once about being in a tunnel and there was an explosion.
Vicky had a dream, Clint. There was no proof it was anything but a dream.
Well, maybe this is the proof. Now, if Michael knew about the city, that could be a reason why he would be in on a plot to kidnap Vicky. Maybe he thought that she could lead him to it.
Well, it makes more sense than anything we've come up with.
May I keep these? I won't show them to a soul, not to anyone, unless it's absolutely necessary. You got my word on that.
Thanks. I do hope I'm wrong about Michael.
Well, and you give us a call if you happen to hear from him.
Of course I will. I'll see myself out. Good night.
Good night. You want to know what I think? I think Michael Grand was behind that plot to kidnap Vicky. I also think that her disappearance is somehow connected to it. And I think that it has something to do with that missing year in her life and the search for her daughter.
And with an underground city.
Yeah. As local as Paul might think it is.
No, I think it's local, all right. This is the only thing we have to go on. You go up that mountain by yourself. I'll catch up with you later. I'm going to call my drilling foreman in Texas. As much as I believe this underground city's a pipe dream, I'm going to drill for it anyway.
In my dream, I see you. We're both very young, teenagers. And I'm afraid of you. But at the same time, I want to know everything about you. We're in the woods. In the forest near my father's cabin.
It's not much, but it's all I could take from the cabin without attracting attention.
It's all I need. Bread and cheese. Now, what are these?
Strawberries. They grow wild in the field this time of year.
Strawberries. Such a beautiful color. Do they taste like straw?
No, silly, they're sweet. You've never tasted one before?
No, never. Wow. It's like candy, only better.
You can pick them in the field down below. As many as you like.
Really? Gosh, imagine a whole field of these things.
I should be going.
Why? Wait a minute, there's so much we haven't talked about. Like, that tree over there, what's it called?
I'm not sure. An oak, I think.
You don't know? Because if I lived around here, I would know the name of every tree, of every animal, of every beautiful thing around here.
Yes, I think you would. I really should be going. I told Father I wouldn't be long.
You told him? But you promised me. You gave me your word. You wouldn't tell.
I only told him I was going for a hike. What are you so afraid of?
Look, no questions today, okay? Look, I promise someday I'll tell you everything, everything. But for now, just trust me. I trust you. Look, I got you something. Here, take this as a token to seal our agreement.
It's beautiful. Is it gold?
Well, it's an alloy of gold and copper. Where I come from, it's really precious. It's irreplaceable.
I'll keep it with me always.
Thanks. But promise me you won't show it to anybody.
I promise. I won't tell anyone, especially Father.
Tell me, Roger. The feelings were so intense. Was it a dream? Or was it a memory?
It happened. Just the way you remember it. Before we knew it, we'd fallen in love. I tried to resist you. To push you away, but you must have known I really didn't mean it. We were both caught up in something we didn't understand. Our feelings were so strong, so irresistible.
Stop. Stop.
I thought you wanted to know everything.
I do. My head is spinning with everything you've just told me. Maybe tomorrow in the daylight, I'll be ready to hear more. I know what you're thinking. I may never see the light of day again. I may never see my husband or my children ever again.